What's up, Culture Drop? Galen here. This video is about curiosity versus judgment. Dun dun dun! This is a little bit of a life hack, brain hack, communication hack, super important for you to be aware of and adopt in your life, and that is this. When a situation arises with somebody else that would frustrate you or that would make you move immediately to judgment, to instead catch yourself and come from a place of curiosity, from inquiry. Right? Whether that's somebody's behavior, what somebody said to you, how someone responds, how somebody shows up in the world. I think if we come from a place of curiosity, it allows for us to build bridges and understanding with other people. Let me give you a really concrete example of something that could happen in the workplace. Maybe I have a coworker and I need to give some feedback to them about something that they've been doing wrong or whatever. I just give some feedback to them. And they respond to that feedback incredibly defensively, right? They get upset, they get defensive, they bark back at me, or they do not receive that feedback very well. They take it very personally and visibly upsets them when it's not that big of a deal, right? It could be something where I just say this to them, they're okay, got it, thank you, and then we move on, but they reacted very poorly. I think that's a pretty classic example of something that for human beings can cause us to be oh, they responded like a jerk, what an to immediately move to judgment of that person, to be this is who they are, and have judgment of them. Versus, to me, I think coming from a place of curiosity. Why would someone behave like that? Why would someone react like that? And to me, where my brain goes immediately to is well, benefit of the doubt, or this person having some empathy, maybe the reason that they would respond to feedback like that is because they grew up in a house where they were criticized all the time, right? Where they always constantly had to feel like they had to defend themselves, right? That criticism is a battle, it triggers them. That could be, true for a lot of people, and also a reason why somebody would not respond very gracefully to some feedback or some constructive, criticism to them. So when we come from that place, it also allows us to be hey, maybe I need to have a conversation with this person to say, hey, I observed this, or here's what happened, this is what I saw happen, and I'm just curious, is there a different way I could have said that, or why did that have that reaction to you? Why did that cause such a big reaction to you in cold blood, in a calm way, just to say, hey, here's something I observed. But if I'm approaching that situation from a place of inquiry and curiosity instead of judgment, right, then I build a bridge. As soon as I judge that person, be oh, they're an asshole, or they acted like this, it separates us, it divides us, and it keeps us us versus them, me versus that person. And I think there's a lot of different applications of this in your life, but thinking about if somebody shares an idea and you think it's a harebrained idea and you think it's stupid, right? Again, being curious, tell me more about that. Why do you like that idea? What's the benefit of that? Just to approach a lot of situations from a place of tell me more about that. Where are you coming from? I'm curious to understand this thing. And instead of being mad or judging about that, to just be I'm curious, I want to understand, why would you respond like that? Why would you say that back to me? I think the ability to do that speaks of emotional intelligence, your ability to communicate and have difficult conversations with people and navigate situations better. But whether it's at work, your leader, employee, coworkers, friends, romantic relationships, I think coming from a place of curiosity is always going to put you in a better place to build healthier, stronger, better relationships and grow as a human being yourself. You're asking about this lion? This from FC Cincinnati. I don't know if you know this. It's kind of a big deal, but I'm sort of an honorary member of FC Cincinnati. So it's no big deal, but it's kind of a big deal. So, also go Cincy. Thanks for watching and tuning in. Subscribe to our channel. We put a lot of content on here. You can also subscribe to the Culture Drop mailing list and get these emails in your inbox every Tuesday morning. Follow our social media channels. Put a lot of free content out about just being more awesome and building great teams.